Hello, my beautiful Scorpio souls. Today, we step into a message that carries the power of destiny itself. Because this is not just another moment passing by. This is the beginning of what many call your jackpot energy, the vibration that turns. Struggle into breakthrough, pain into wisdom, and waiting into abundance. And the universe has aligned this very season to reveal something extraordinary, your hidden lucky code that has been quietly preparing in the background of your life, waiting for the right alignment to finally unlock the flow of prosperity and transformation you deserve. And now, with the power of Scorpio energy guiding you, Day 17 becomes the sacred key. Not random, not coincidence, but a divine signal pointing toward the portal of abundance that only opens when your spirit is ready to receive. Think of this as the moment when your Scorpio horoscope shifts from merely predicting events to showing you the actual doorway to wealth, blessings, and clarity, because everything that has felt heavy or uncertain is now leading you here. And this jackpot energy is not just about money. It is about unlocking your heart, your relationships, your spiritual alignment, and the true wealth of peace and freedom. So as we begin this journey together, open your heart, release your fears, and let the cosmos show you why this is your time, why your soul was destined to experience this transformation, and why today marks the beginning of a season where everything changes for Scorpio in the most magical way. Scorpio, when we talk about Day 17, we are not talking about just another point on the calendar. We are speaking of a sacred alignment, a vibration in the cosmos that carries meaning for your soul and for your journey toward abundance. In numerology, the number 17 is powerful because it blends the bold independence of number 1 with the spiritual wisdom and divine perfection of number 7, together creating a sequence that signals both fresh beginnings and higher guidance, which is why for you, this day becomes more than time. It becomes a code, a key unlocking the hidden reserves of strength and fortune that have been waiting for your acknowledgement. Imagine it like a door that has always been there, silent and unnoticed, and then on Day 17, the door suddenly glows, urging you to step through into the energy of prosperity that feels both destined and earned. Your Scorpio spirit has always been drawn to transformation, to the depths where others fear to go. And this is why the universe entrusts you with such a moment, because you have the resilience to turn darkness into light, and the clarity to use wealth not only for yourself, but for healing and purpose. This lucky code is not about a random number or a secret password. It is about alignment between your intentions and the cosmic current. It is the moment when what you believe within matches what is unfolding around you. Astrology often shows Scorpio as a sign of rebirth and renewal, and here you are, standing at the threshold of such renewal, not only in financial opportunities, but also in relationships, health, and personal empowerment. The horoscope energy around this date amplifies your natural intuition, making it a time when small signals, dreams, repeating numbers, sudden insights are actually guiding you toward the jackpot of abundance. So, Day 17 becomes a turning point, the bridge between the struggle of the past and the promise of a future where your soul finally feels aligned with the flow of prosperity, love, and freedom you are always meant to experience. Scorpio, let us pause and understand what this jackpot energy truly means, because it is easy to hear those words and immediately think of sudden wealth or a lucky break. But in truth, the essence of this vibration runs much deeper and touches every part of your being. When the universe speaks of a jackpot, it is not just pointing to money falling into your hands. It is about alignment, the moment when your inner growth, your lessons, and your perseverance finally merge with divine timing, opening a channel that brings more than financial gain. It brings clarity, healing, and opportunities that expand your entire life. For you, this flow of energy feels almost electric, as though something in your spirit recognizes that the cycle has shifted. And suddenly, the obstacles that once weighed you down seem to dissolve. This is the beauty of Scorpio energy. You have the unique gift of turning endings into beginnings. And now that power is magnified by the cosmic current around day 17, it is as if the universe whispers, "This is your time. Claim what you have earned." Think of jackpot energy like standing in front of a vault, but instead of metal doors and locks, what opens is a portal of abundance. An unseen field where love, peace, and prosperity all flow together. You begin to notice synchronicities. A conversation that leads to an opportunity. A dream that shows you the path. A number pattern that reminds you you're on track. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that your lucky code is active, responding to your readiness. Even astrology points to this moment for Scorpio, highlighting cycles where transformation gives way to expansion, where what was hidden becomes revealed. It is the feeling of standing at the edge of a breakthrough, knowing that the leap will not end in a fall, but in a flight toward a higher destiny. And while wealth may indeed manifest, the deeper treasure is realizing that you are now aligned with the abundance of the universe, no longer chasing it, but allowing it to flow naturally into your life. Scorpio, let's dive deeper into the mystery of what many call the hidden lucky code, because this is not some external formula waiting in a book or a chart. It is an inner alignment that has been written into your soul from the very beginning. And day 17 serves as the ignition point where it comes alive. Think of it as a sacred sequence of experiences, your trials, your lessons, your moments of resilience, that together form the unique pattern only you can carry. And when the time is right, the universe activates this code to unlock a flow of blessings you may have thought were out of reach. This is why so often before a breakthrough, Scorpio encounters intensity, setbacks, betrayals, endings that feel final. They are not punishments. They are the chisels shaping you into the vessel, strong enough to hold abundance without losing balance. Your horoscope often speaks of rebirth, of endings that transform into beginnings, and this is exactly what the activation of the code represents. Imagine yourself holding a key you didn't even know was in your pocket, and suddenly you find the lock. It was meant for the vault of your spiritual and material abundance. This is why jackpot energy doesn't appear to everyone in the same way. But for Scorpio, it often manifests as sudden clarity, the sense that everything connects, and a magnetic pull toward opportunities that feel destined rather than random. Astrology reminds us that this is your gift, the ability to rise from ashes with more wisdom and more power than before. And with this lucky code awakened, you are now positioned to attract wealth, relationships, and healing in a way that feels aligned rather than forced. The portal of abundance does not open by chance. It opens when Scorpio has walked far enough into their truth to stand before it with courage. And so, when day 17 arrives, it is not just a number on the calendar. It is a divine signal telling you that your soul is ready, your energy is tuned, and your life is about to expand in ways that prove the universe has been holding blessings for you all along. Scorpio, when we speak of a lucky portal, we are speaking of a doorway that does not exist in the physical world, but in the energy field surrounding you, a passage that opens only when your vibration matches the frequency of abundance. And day 17 is the moment this opening becomes most visible for your soul. Imagine walking along a familiar path, and suddenly a golden doorway appears, where before there was only empty space. That is how the portal of abundance reveals itself, not as a random event, but as a divine invitation to step into a higher state of living. This portal is not simply about financial gain, though wealth and opportunity can indeed flow from it. It is about alignment, the merging of your inner readiness with the cosmic timing that Scorpio astrology often highlights as transformation into expansion. To step through this doorway, you must recognize the signs, the synchronicities, the dreams that repeat with urgency, the subtle nudges from your intuition that say, "This is your time." The energy you feel is the jackpot vibration, the rush of knowing you are supported by forces greater than yourself. But the portal does not force itself open. It responds to your willingness to trust, to release fear, and to embrace the belief that you are worthy of the blessings waiting on the other side. Think of it as a test of faith, where your spirit is asked, "Are you ready to receive?" And when you answer with openness, the flow of Scorpio abundance begins to pour in, sometimes through opportunities that seem sudden, other times through peace of mind that feels priceless. The horoscope energy around this moment assures you that this is not chance, it is design, it is destiny. And the more you walk in gratitude and intention, the wider this portal stays open. So Scorpio, know that day 17 is not simply about marking time, but about claiming the sacred doorway the universe has prepared, one that leads you directly into the wealth of love, healing, freedom, and prosperity that has been waiting patiently for your arrival. Scorpio, how can you know when this jackpot energy is truly surrounding you? The universe is generous with signs, and your intuition is already tuned to notice what others dismiss. So pay attention to the subtle and not so subtle messages guiding you. One of the clearest indicators is synchronicity, such as seeing repeating numbers like 111, 1717, or even patterns that appear at the exact moment you're contemplating a change. These sequences are not random. They are cosmic nudges confirming that your lucky code is alive within you. You might also notice shifts in your emotional state, where once you felt heavy, uncertain, or drained, you suddenly feel lighter, clearer, and more confident without a logical reason. Dreams become more vivid, often carrying symbols like doors, keys, or water, all of which are connected to transformation and the flow of Scorpio abundance. In daily life, unexpected opportunities may cross your path. A conversation leads to a chance you didn't see coming, a financial door cracks open, or someone appears offering guidance at just the right time. These are signals that the portal of abundance is active and that you are standing within its field. Even your body responds. You might feel tingles, warmth, or a rush of energy in meditation, or during quiet moments of reflection. Scorpio horoscope. Cycles often remind us that nothing happens by accident. When jackpot energy is near, the alignment feels almost undeniable. Yet the most powerful sign is an inner knowing, a voice deep within that whispers, something is changing and it's for your good. Trust that, because Scorpio energy thrives on intuition and transformation. And when you sense it this strongly, it is not illusion, it is confirmation. Recognizing these signs allows you not only to witness the cosmic shift, but also to step into it consciously, claiming the wealth, love, and spiritual clarity that are already circling your life, waiting for your acceptance. Scorpio, once you recognize the signs that jackpot energy is surrounding you, the next step is learning how to activate it fully so that abundance flows into every corner of your life. The first key is intention. What you focus on expands, and when you clearly state what you desire, you send a signal that aligns with your lucky code. This does not mean clinging to desperation or fear, but rather speaking your truth with confidence, writing it down in a journal, or even whispering it during meditation. Visualization is another powerful tool for Scorpio energy. Imagine yourself stepping through a glowing doorway marked by day 17. Feel the sensation of already receiving the wealth, peace, or opportunities you long for, and let your body believe it has already happened. Rituals can also support you, whether that's lighting a candle, holding a crystal, or practicing gratitude each morning, because these actions anchor your intention in the physical world. Remember, Scorpio horoscope wisdom teaches that transformation comes when you release old patterns. So let go of doubts, fears, or limiting beliefs that whisper you are unworthy of abundance. The jackpot vibration cannot fully enter if the room of your heart is cluttered with fear. Instead, Create space by forgiving the past and trusting the present moment. You may even find that simple practices, like breathing deeply while affirming, "I am open to receiving," shift your energy field instantly. Activating Scorpio abundance is less about chasing opportunities and more about magnetizing them through alignment. When your spirit is centered, when your actions reflect faith, and when your emotions flow with trust, you naturally attract what matches your vibration. Day 17 is not the magic by itself. It is the mirror showing you that you are ready. Embracing this truth, you become the key and the lucky portal opens, revealing that the jackpot energy has been within you all along, waiting for your courage to claim it. Scorpio, as you begin to activate this flow, it's important to understand the deeper connection between abundance and wealth, because jackpot energy does not only manifest in material form, it also awakens prosperity in ways that touch your mind, body, and soul. When your lucky code unlocks, you may indeed see financial opportunities, unexpected gains, or doors opening in your career. But true Scorpio wealth extends far beyond money. It is the richness of time, the presence of peace, and the harmony of relationships that support you. This is why many Scorpios notice that once they align with the portal of abundance, they attract not just money, but also meaningful connections, improved health, and inner clarity. The horoscope often describes Scorpio as a sign of depth and rebirth, and here, that depth becomes your advantage, because you are willing to look beyond surface desires and seek the root of true prosperity. Yet, there is a warning. Old patterns of fear, self-doubt, or control can block this flow. If you cling to scarcity or past wounds, the channel narrows, and the jackpot energy cannot circulate freely. But when you release those chains and step into trust, the vibration expands, drawing in opportunities that feel destined rather than forced. Astrology reminds us that wealth follows transformation. When Scorpio embraces change, abundance follows naturally. Day 17 becomes a symbolic reset button, a cosmic reminder that no matter how the past looked, you are not bound to repeat it. Instead, you are invited to claim a new chapter where prosperity feels natural, not chased. So, as you embrace this moment, remember that wealth is not just about the money you hold. It is about the energy you embody, the alignment you create, and the courage you show by walking into the lucky portal. In this way, Scorpio abundance becomes a living truth, proof that your journey through trials was never in vain. It was the preparation for a season where everything you touch can transform into gold. Scorpio, the universe wants you to understand that none of this is coincidence. Because when jackpot energy arrives, it is not random luck, but divine timing designed specifically for your soul's growth. This is why your horoscope often speaks of transformation, endings that break you open, beginnings that rebuild you stronger, and cycles where the hidden becomes revealed. In this season, Day 17 acts as a cosmic marker, showing you that the alignment between your inner world and the universe has reached a point where abundance can finally flow freely. Think of it as a conversation between your higher self and the cosmos, where every trial you endured was part of unlocking the lucky code you now carry. Spiritual guidance often comes quietly through dreams, intuitive nudges, or the gentle voice within. But for Scorpio, it also comes through powerful shifts that cannot be ignored. That is because your energy is tuned to transformation, and the universe knows you can handle the depth required to step into true abundance. The portal of wealth and healing does not open for those who cling to fear. It opens for those who have walked through shadows and chosen light again. And that is your gift. Scorpio, you are the phoenix who rises not by accident, but by design. When you feel the pull of this jackpot energy, trust that it is the universe's way of saying, you are ready now. The astrology guiding this moment reflects Pluto's transformative power and Mars' drive. combining to push you toward opportunities that align with your purpose rather than distract from it. This is why you may suddenly notice clarity around choices, why toxic situations fall away, and why new doors appear almost effortlessly. It is not because life suddenly became easier, but because your vibration has matched the frequency of abundance. And the cosmos is meeting you halfway. So lean into the signs, trust your instincts, and know that this is not a fleeting moment. It is spiritual confirmation that the wealth of your destiny is unfolding, and your role now is simply to step forward with faith. Scorpio, as we close this powerful message, remember that day 17 is not just a number on the calendar, but a divine signal that your lucky code has been activated, guiding you into a season of jackpot energy and unlocking the portal of abundance. That has been waiting for you all along, and everything we have shared today, the signs, the synchronicities, the transformation, has been preparing you to step into a flow of Scorpio wealth that goes beyond money and touches every area of your life with love, peace, and clarity. This is the moment to embrace your Scorpio energy fully, to trust the whispers of the universe, and to understand that your horoscope does not simply predict events. It illuminates the path you are destined to walk, and right now that path leads you straight into your abundance. So if you feel this message resonate deep in your soul, know it is not by accident, but because you were meant to hear it at this exact time, because the lucky portal has opened, and your spirit is ready to receive. And now, Scorpio, it is your turn to claim the blessings that are yours. Believe it, step into it, and live it. And before you go, if this guidance has awakened something within you, I invite you to like this video, share it with a fellow Scorpio soul who may need to hear these words, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another moment of clarity, inspiration, and cosmic truth, because your journey is just beginning. Your jackpot energy is here, and the universe is ready to bless you with the abundance you have always deserved.